Yeah. You guys know I love a faux croc. I love a faux lizard. I love a faux snake. I love texture. You add texture to any bag and it's going to elevate it. It's just going to make it look more expensive. Why do you want something to look more expensive? Because it just elevates your outfit. When you wear one item that looks expensive, people assume that everything is expensive. Hence why I can be wearing a thrift, I could be wearing all thrift, put on my Dior slides, a thrifted bag, and people would never guess that I paid $3 for the whole outfit. That's a flex, okay? That's the way I do it.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello, my darlings, it's Dion Dean. Welcome back to another video. So I have a two-part video for you guys. And the first part is going to be a fall wish list of all the pieces that I've been looking at for the last couple of months that I am ogling. And the second part is going to be pre-loved luxury that I have been looking at. You guys know that I love the real when I thrift and I find designer items. The designer items go straight to the real. Well, typically they go to the real if I do not sell them on my Poshmark closet. And when they sell, I leave it there as a little kitty for when I want to purchase luxury goods. So I'm gonna give you guys that list. But the first list, this came out of my shopping trip this week because I went to Dillard's. I'm gonna definitely link that video here or here. I went to Dillard's, and I mean, between Dillard's and Akira and Steve Madden, I think that the contemporary brands and the better/bridge brands are giving us more fashion than the luxury brands. You guys can come for me all you want, but I know that to be true, just in terms of how excited I am when I go into a Dillard's, when I go into a Macy's, versus when I go into a Neiman Marcus or Saks. I feel like when I go to luxury stores now, unless it's branded, like there's nothing really, and of course I'm not talking about ready to wear. As a plus size woman, I'm not privy to wear the ready to wear pieces, but in terms of bags and shoes, like a lot of the pieces that are on my real list are like bags that are a few years old. Anyway, let's get into contemporary. So I'm gonna start off with bags, because this Coach Restored line is is everything that I needed to be. And then when we were at Dillard's, we saw the I want to say like burnished, I don't know what they're calling it, but we saw the green like burnished the East-West bag. Anyway, the first bag that I'm going to talk about is the Empire. And when I was if you followed my Sicily travels, when I was at Miami International, I actually got to try on the size 48 in black, the Empire bag. And as a travel bag, and I already have 1, 2, 3 field tote bags that I am in love with. And I promise you, I'm not gonna say I was gonna risk it all for the Empire 48, but she was close. She was close, and that was in black. With the restored one, and it's coming in at $950, which, you know what, for Coach, they've been inching up on price. I think they've been teasing us with the higher prices, and finally they're just like, this is what it is. Like, no more of the 500, 600, 700, like it's $1,000. And so the larger one is $950. The smaller one, I guess is the 40, is $750, but I feel like for $200 more, I'm getting the big one. I don't have space for, or I don't want to say I don't have space. That's the wrong way to put it. I don't see a use for the smaller one in my closet. You guys know the Givenchy Antigona is my favorite bag. I love a structured bag. And so this bag, I don't know where I would wear it in the size 40, but the 48 as a travel bag, or if I was in a situation where I had to carry, like if I was back in the classroom, oh my gosh, absolutely. The 48 is just gorgeous in the restored leather. So that being said, I tried on the Brooklyn. Now I was neither here or there with the Brooklyn bag, okay? I think it's a beautiful style bag, a beautiful style hobo bag. I've seen it in many different colorways, and I love all the different colorways. And I actually saw the velvet croc one, which I really liked. My thing with that bag, with the Brooklyn bag, is that because I shop at TJ Maxx and a Marshalls so very often. And because our ones down here, specifically the Boca Raton and Sawgrass Mills TJ Maxx locations, they always have like the best Italian leather bags. And I've been seeing, you guys, we've gone and we've seen the beautiful hobo bags that I really haven't seen a need to spend, what is it, $650 I think, or $550 on the Brooklyn bag. But the restored leather Brooklyn bag, yeah, because she's already, and it could be that's my style too. I actually love it, you know, I really love a distressed. And so for me, I tried on that bag and I was sold. And so again, for me to get a suede hobo bag, but this one in the restored leather is on my list. And so it's actually the two big bags, which I have no need for, that are on my list. And again, I think the larger Brooklyn bag in the restored leather, I think I could find more use for that than the travel bag. To get a travel bag for $1,000 right now is not where my head is at, especially when I already have 3 field totes. But if I had it to spend, not even if I had it to spend, if you twisted my arm, I would go ahead and get that Empire, but I really don't need it. So one of the ways that I would wear the Empire though is in the suede. And that's because I saw it in store. I think just looking online, which is where I've been seeing all the Coach items, now that I've seen the Empire in store, I do like the smaller Empire in suede. However, there's a big however. And this is not sponsored by TJ Maxx at all, but you've been watching my TJ Maxx content. TJ Maxx has some similar bags. And I think, unless I'm really itching to have the Coach emblem, the Coach logo, and the hang tag, I would get this bag at a TJ Maxx. The suede bags at TJ Maxx right now are like, I want them, I really want, I think that, what are they, like $79.99? I just want them all to be $50, so I can get all 4. Because it's the cranberry, the green, the brown, and the tan. Like, I want all of them. The cranberry is my first, the green is my second, but then I like the green in the road dupe. I just want all of them. And I just need all of them to come down in price. And again, I wanted to show this green one because I have not seen the green burnished with the edges, like I saw with the small East-West bag. I haven't seen it, but again, I've seen it in the Empire. All right. Another style of Coach that I really enjoy, the only thing about it, this tabby, the soft tabby, I want it to be bigger. I feel like it needs to be the size of like my Kurt Geiger Kensington XXL bag. Like, it needs to be huge. I think if it's going to be slouchy, then it needs to be, for me, I feel like it's missing something. I think the thing that it's missing is it needs to be like oversized. If it was oversized and slouchy, I would risk it all. I would risk it all. But I do love the slouchiness of it. And I love the way that they've kind of put this one together. And so, ooh, this patchwork bag. The patchwork tabby is so well made. This bag by any other brand would 100% be thousands of dollars. When you hold it in your hand versus looking at it online, it's like, oh, when you actually have it in your hand, the weight of it, the texture, the hand, the everything about it is so well done. It is worth, I think this one is the 28 for $650. Yes, because this should be double the price. If this was double the price, I would still say it's worth it. And the small one is so cute. I think that would be a great, like, you know, I have club bags. I shouldn't say club because I'm going to club, but like party bags. That little one would be a great party bag with like a brown, ooh, don't give yourself ideas, Dion. With a brown cropped faux fur. Okay. Yeah. Picking up what you're putting down. All right. So we want to stay with bags. Let's stay with bags. And then we'll go to boots. So the next brand, you guys have seen me in and out with this brand. Donna Karen. Donna Karen Donna Karen, New York, not DKNY, but the Donna Karen leather line, found at Macy's. I don't know if it's sold at other stores, but I've only seen it at Macy's. Last year, I was going to get the Hug dupe. I didn't get it. I was going to get it in black. I didn't get it because I just bought, or just purchased rather, my black Antigona. And I think last year was the year I got like 4 Antigonas on the Real World because they were such great prices. And listen, there's 4 more in my cart. You're going to see in the next video. And so I wanted to be a responsible consumer and not just buy up a whole heap of black bags. But the red is still available and it's discounted. Now, the reason I didn't get the red, again, is because I have the red Antigona. And I have the red Antigona and I have my red Prada Saffiano tote. And so I have no need for it, but it's so good. And the red with the gold. I'm almost like they only have the red left. I feel like if I don't get it, like it's going to be gone, I'm going to regret it. Because I'm not going to spend a couple $1,000 on the Hug bag, realistically. And this would this scratch the itch though? That's the thing. Like if I get this, I think I asked this question last year. If I got this bag, would I not get the Hug bag if it came up on the Real World in a couple years? No. So I could just wait for the Hug bag to come up on the Real World at a good price, right? And save my $224. Let me know in the comment section. I know a few of you have gotten the bag because when I released it or when I put it in a video last year, a few of you purchased it. Everything that I'm talking about here, I'm going to put in the description box. So, or I may just create a list of like bags that I'm showing you. But this is definitely going to be one of them. They have it here in brown and tan or cream. But this bag in black is so good. I believe it's $4.98. That bag on any other Sunday, any given Sunday, would be a $2,000 bag. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. If you've gone into Macy's and felt this bag, then you know what I'm talking about. This bag is so good and so well done. It is the bag over all of the over all the bags that I'm showing you that I may risk it all for. I got hospital bills coming up, okay? I don't need to be spending this. I don't need to be spending any money right now, but we're good. But you get what I'm saying, right? I want to be cognizant of my finances, and so this bag, where's it gonna be? This bag right here is calling my name. So the next one, I actually wanted this one, and they have it on sale. The Lawrence, this one is the beaded one, but they have it in the not metallic, yeah, I guess metallic colorway, and it's on sale too. But I really like the beaded one. And again, these on film, on camera, on paper, they don't look on the website or like in person. Talking about in person, the Glenwood quilted croc top handle satchel with tassel. Yeah. You guys know I love a faux croc. I love a faux lizard. I love a faux snake. I love texture. You add texture to any bag and it's going to elevate it. It's just going to make it look more expensive. Why do you want something to look more expensive? Because it just elevates your outfit. When you wear one item that looks expensive, people assume that everything is expensive. Hence why I can be wearing a thrift. I could be wearing all thrift, put on my Dior slides, a thrifted bag, and people would never guess that I paid $3 for the whole outfit. That's a flex, okay? That's the way I do it. And so this is the kind of bag where easily looks like a $2,000 and feels like a $2,000 bag. Love this bag down. And so this is on my list. The Donna Karen bags, to me, it's TJ Maxx, Donna Karen, and Coach for me. Yeah. All right. Oh, now we got to go to the hard one. Boots. Now, I just cleaned out my storage unit, cleaned and closed out my storage unit. I'll leave that video over here so that you can take a look. And if you want me to do a boots video, let me know. I think I'm going to do one anyway. But Gianni Benny. We saw these this week. These are the calf hair cheetah print, and there's nothing else I can say. I don't need another calf hair. You know what? I will do a video. I'm gonna do a video of my top 10 boots. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a video of my top 10 boots so that you can see why I don't need another animal hair, calf, anything boot. Okay. But these are gorgeous. The only thing about it is I don't know if they are wide calf. I'm gonna say, and I don't know if other content creators are talking about it, but there definitely is a decrease in the number of wide calf offerings. Specifically because I've had about 3 people ask me so far about thigh high boots. I'm gonna show you a few thigh high boots, but brands, Vince Camuto, Jessica Simpson, Steve Madden, that were making wide calf thigh high boots to my liking haven't made them. Like the 2 boots that I got last year, I'll put them here. I don't remember the name of them, but they're not available on the Vince Camuto website. Oh my God, I'm so glad I got those boots. If they come back up, or if I can find them somewhere, I will list them. But those 2, I got them in black, I got them in cognac. They're not there. I want to say the other burnished color ones aren't there either. But I'll see if I can find some. I'll leave them in the description box below. But that being said, I don't know if these are offered in wide calf. So I'll leave a link to it and you can check out the website. Jeffrey Campbell's boots are so spectacular. So here we have another something hair boot, looking like cow skin, I want to say. I doubt that these are in wide calf. So for my fabulous regular calf girls, like, and again, let me say with my style, because I'll have people say, or I may have some of you thinking, do you not have any like just regular? No, I don't. All of my boots, for the most part, are statement boots. I don't live in Chicago anymore, so I'm not trudging around in snow. I'm going from the Uber, because most of the times I'm wearing this stuff in Chicago, in New York, in Dallas. I'm going from the hotel to the Uber to the place. So I'm not walking around in certain things. I love a statement boot because I like simplified. I don't know what is my signature style? My signature style is all black everything and a statement boot. I will do an all black with a really statement coat, basic outfit, and a boot. And so most of what you're going to find here within my style is going to be statement boots. This is a statement boot. That's why I love a thigh high. We'll talk about my boots. We'll do a whole boot video. Okay. Next up, Michael Kors. Michael Kors is killing it this season, guys. Killing it. Okay. He has a fringe boot. Those of you, last year, you may have gotten the fringe boot from Vince Camuto. Was it Vince Camuto that did a fringe boot last fall? Yes, Vince Camuto took all our money last year. Like this video if you bought a Vince Camuto boot last year. Vince Camuto took us all. We might not even need boots with all the boots we got from Vince Camuto last fall, but I think they did a fringe boot. They also are coming with this fur boot. Oh my gosh, like how gorgeous are you? How gorgeous are you? Now, of course, these are boots. This boot is something I would wear like in the winter. But my God, with my big old beautiful jacket. Again, Steve Madden. Steve Madden, if you are someone who loves a statement boot, if you're someone who loves a luxury boot and you don't want to pay the price, Steve Madden. All of us, all the fashion girlies, Steve Madden. Steve Madden made wide calf at one point, but I don't think they do it anymore. But for me, their boots are the business. So next, we're going to go to Akira. Now, I've been shopping Akira since 2005. 2007. For those of you who do not know, I got my graduate degree at Loyola, Chicago. And so I moved to Chicago in 2005. And Akira was a homegrown, homegrown hero, to the point where I would buy stuff at Akira and then come home, visit my family in South Florida, and be wearing Akira stuff. Where you get that from? Akira, Chicago. Now Akira is nationwide, and so we have a store here in Miami, which I probably should go to because they may have these boots. I'm gonna see, because that may be a visit. But Akira always comes through with the most fashion forward items in any season. So these boots, for my girls who are saying that they want wide calf, these are the only ones on the website. They are saying that these are wide calf. They look wide calf to me. I have not purchased them. I think I want to say I have a 17-inch calf. I'm not sure, but I'm almost tempted to buy them. And if they don't go all the way up, just kind of shimmy them down and wear them as a slouch boot. But I love a thigh high, guys. I love a thigh high. Now, one of the things that I really hate with Fashion to Figure, that they're no longer in operation. And that was the place I feel like we got our most fashionable thigh high boots. Last year, when I bought all those boots from Macy's, I told you guys, buy them while you can, buy them while you can, buy them while you can, because unfortunately, with wide calf, with thigh high, because there's such a limited supply, they go quickly and they don't replenish. So I will definitely take a look and leave some in the description box if I can find any. But Akira right now, to me, is killing the thigh high wide calf game. These black ones, they don't have them in my size, but if they did, I might get the 8.5, to be honest. Yeah, I might get the 8.5. I think they sold out of the 9. But to me, these look like they would fit any calf. In the comments, women were saying that they're not plus size friendly because the thighs rub together. And so I don't know whether that's true or not because I haven't purchased them, but I feel like that may be true. I feel like that may be true. I love these in the brown. Oh my gosh, this brown with the brown bag from TJ Maxx. The chocolate brown bag. Any of you, when you're looking at things, do you just see the outfit in your head and just see how amazing you're gonna look in this outfit, and you just need a moment to just pause because the fabulosity just hits your frontal lobe? I have those moments often. But yeah, I love, absolutely, like, love these. Okay, so next brand, let's talk about it. Eloquii. So Eloquii seems to be picking up where Fashion to Figure fell off. I don't want to say fell off. They closed. I think they closed. So Eloquii does have 2 pairs of thigh-high boots. I'm going to say and this is why, again, I don't want to say I told you so, but last year when Vince Camuto was having the sale, and I was just like, buy the Vince Camuto thigh highs, because number one, I think they were like $79 each. They were real leather, and that's very hard to find in wide calf and in thigh highs. Wide calf, thigh high, real leather, you're not going to find that at that price. And unfortunately, fortunately or unfortunately, because some of you may live in places where you can wear, you can wear a faux leather and it lasts you. Faux leather does not last on me, especially when I am storing my boots. And so these are faux leather, and they are gorgeous, but they're the same price that we paid, last year, at the end of last year with Vince Camuto. But that being said, if this is your only option, get them, and get them early. Do not wait. Do not wait, because once they sell out of our size, ladies, if you're wide calf, if they sell out of our size, they're not replenishing them. And they understand that. So that's why they charge a premium, right? So I got them, not I got them, but I saw them in the camel, and I saw them in the black. And I really like both of them. Again, I think I bought How many boots did we buy? I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of thigh-high boots last year during the Vince Camuto sale. So, and I don't see them this year. I don't see those thigh-highs this year. So, I don't know if they sold out of them and they're like, forget it, we're not going back. Because again, and this is how retail works, right? If they give us something and we don't buy it, they're not going to bring it back. That's just bad business. So if they had a bunch of wide calf thigh high last year that they were itching to get, like they just couldn't give them away, trust and believe, this year they're not going to invest in that. And so as a consumer, you're just like, oh my gosh, like, don't you care about me as a consumer? Yes, we do care about you, but you didn't buy them. So we're not gonna, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's, you know, I get it. Because I was really expecting for them to come up with more colorways in that boot. Like I wanted a wine, maybe like a green, because they do have other colors in other boot styles. Maybe an embossed something, but no, I don't see them at all. Maybe I overlooked. I'm gonna take a look again, but I specifically looked for those boots because, of course, as a content creator, when I'm creating affiliate links, I want you to be able to get what I'm showing you, right? And I didn't see them. So, anyway, long story short, Eloquii has our boots. And then last but not least would be the calf hair kitten heel boot. Now these are, listen, I don't need another boot. And the only boot that has me even thinking about getting a boot is the one from Akira. But these calf hair boots are a vibe. They are a vibe. So this may be going on my list. Yeah, maybe going on my list. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this list, something a little different from me. But I think that you guys enjoy seeing my perspective. If you do, please go ahead and like this video. Let me know that you enjoy this content, and I will definitely give you more fall items that I'm loving. I kind of want to do one with coats. It's faux furs that I'm loving. Let me know if you want me to do a video on faux furs that I'm loving so that you can stock up on these faux furs, since I'm not buying any more faux furs. I just don't have, after I close the storage unit, I really just don't have space for it. And so, yes, that is it from me. I'm going to dive right in to the real video after this, so you can expect that video after this one. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support, and I will see you very, very soon. Mwah. Bye. Go, 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 go.